What's up, guys? It's Gary. So we're not going to be doing anything with the truck today. We are going to do a follow-up on the Howl pipe, and that'll be in another video coming up soon. We also might be messing with this, maybe the same thing on that, I don't know. But anyway, right now in this video, I want to show you guys something really cool. So about a month ago, I came into a bit of a collection of stuff. A friend of mine was selling his farm, or his family was selling his farm, and I got a whole bunch of cool stuff from there. So I want to show you this electric go-kart. It is a 1955 Thunderbird, and I mean that literally. This was produced by Power Car Company out of Mystic, Connecticut. It is actually made in 1955. It obviously appears as a 1955 Thunderbird, and it is called the Thunderbird Junior. So this was an electric go-kart for kids. It has a 6-volt motor, which from what I have researched, it should be basically a starter motor for an old Ford. Run off a 6-volt battery, and there are a lot of little cool features on this thing. We're going to pull the body off and actually take a look. You know, it has brakes. It would do forward and reverse. And it would go about 5 miles an hour. 5 miles an hour was the top speed. This one has seen better days. It's in rough shape, but it's all there. I mean, pretty much all there. So let's take a look at the first thing that's really cool, and that is the VIN tag. It has the original VIN still in place. And there you can see Power Car Company, Mystic, Connecticut, USA, Thunderbird Junior. This is serial number 2269. So being that it's in the 2000s, I know that it's a 1955. They made about 3,000 of them in the first year alone, and obviously it looks like a 55, and that confirms that it is indeed a 55. These things weren't cheap when they were made. In 1955, it was $465. That's equivalent to about $5,500 today. That's just insane. And it was a kid's toy. So the source for my information on this comes from juniorcentral.com. I'll put the website down in the description, juniorcentral.com. And on there it states that in 1957, these were about $465. And here is an ad for a 1959 where you can see it's actually even more than that. At first when I got it, I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was like a carnival, part of a carnival ride or something like that. There's actually quite a bit of information. If anybody, if any of you guys are interested in this, know more about it, please put it in the comments. If any of you actually are interested in buying it, email me. My email will be in the description. So let's take a little bit closer look. Let's pull the body off. I'm getting distracted by an aircraft. Well, anyway, let's take the body off of this thing and take a look at the underpinnings. And there it is. I mean, this thing is some contraption. And it's amazing how expensive it was when it was produced, when you actually go and look at how it was made. Another thing, when I pulled it off, I was like, is this a little red wagon that somebody modified? But no, indeed, this is all original. This is how it was built. You can still see that it would have had a red vinyl seat. And you can see that in the pictures of the newer, or the nicer ones from back in the day. The unfortunate thing is they went and they cut the fenders. And also you could see somebody's rivet repair as well. Those fenders are not supposed to be cut. They should be the kind of flat bottomed skirted fenders that it would have had like a real Thunderbird. I don't know if those are the original wheels. I want to believe that, I don't know. I'm wondering if those rear wheels are original, but I know the tires are not, because obviously they cut it just for those tires. It's all here. It all works. Steering, look at that. Look how it's designed. Now, I don't know if that's kind of an interesting thing, right? I don't know if that's original. It obviously has a pulley on it. Wonder if that was something they did as a repair, like the owner who had this might have repaired it like that. Or maybe that's just how it was designed. But I have no reason to believe the rest of that is original. Really, really cool. So here's the power station back here, and as you can see, has an electric motor. It's a hell of an electric motor. It's a 6-volt. So basically, the research tells me that it's a starter, but it does not look like a starter. If anything, it looks more like it could be similar to like a starter generator, the type of thing that would be on the front accessory drive of an engine, like particularly small engines. Power takeoff from the electric motor, belt drive. The belt drives this axle shaft that goes across, which goes to this chain, jack shaft. That shaft has pulleys on it, and that belt drives the wheels. So there's obviously a gear reduction, and it would do 5 miles an hour. I think I mentioned that. It would do about 5 miles an hour. Now you can see this side has a broken spring, but basically that would have been the spring to tension the belt. And this side is still intact. See, it's adjustable as well. Really cool stuff. Now, unfortunately, this thing's pretty far from running. I don't know what's all going on here. Some kind of, I don't even know. I have no clue what this is. It's connected on this side. This is actually wood. I was like, is that a fuse? Like some kind of a fuse? Here's another reason why it's not going to work right now, even if I wanted to put power to it. Where is it? Somewhere here is one of the brushes is just hanging out loose. Oh yeah, down here. No, I don't know where it is, but one of the brushes is out of the motor. On the end of the wire still. Now check out the brakes on this thing. So here's your brake, and check it out. That brake is just pulling on a belt, another V-belt. And it's just tensioning a V-belt onto a pulley on the main axle shaft. Or actually, it's got a whole other... Okay, well that's the jack shaft that comes off of the motor. Another thing that's really cool is, look at this. Behind the seat still has what I have to believe is the original. Well, I don't know. Does that date it? Maybe it was replaced because it does have a ground thing. I don't know if that means it was replaced or not. What's the insignia on there? Well, it might not be the original cord, but it has the spot for the cord to plug it in to charge it. And the charger is built right onto this thing. Scour, battery charger. Very cool. Is there, let's see. 6.5 volts. Rosman, Ohio, USA. Dude, that is amazing. And look at this. You know, you have your on-off. Ooh, that's a nice feeling switch, too. They don't make them like they used to. I mean, how crazy is this thing? That is absolutely amazing. And they actually had headlights and taillights. You can see that it does still have the little 6-volt headlights. They're just like the 12-volt tractor headlights that I have in that came on that. Taillights, unfortunately, are missing. So there's really 2 major questions right now. Actually, I guess 3. Number 1, is this machine worth restoring for somebody? Not me. I'm not restoring it. I will probably end up selling it as is, because I think it would maybe, I don't think modifying it, doing anything silly with it is the right thing to do. I think it's so, it's all there. So even just as parts, I feel like it needs to be passed on to somebody who could use it for restoration. Maybe that person doesn't exist though. And if that person doesn't exist, I don't know what I'm doing with it. But question number 2, if it's not worth anything to somebody, I can't sell it, nobody wants it, do we modify it and do something silly with it? Maybe put a little motor in the back of it, which leads us to question number 3. Can I even fit in the thing if I wanted to drive it? Well, let's try it with and without the body. Well, I'm gonna go with no, since I have nowhere else to put this leg and the body would be right there. If we modified this steering support, well, then I don't think it would fit either way because the body goes right there. It actually kind of feels cool though. Like if I could get my feet down in there, it's really silly. It's really small, so I don't know. I'm not into these little things. I don't even like go-karts. The hot rod tractor and the other stuff that I'm building, I like to make it big. I like to be able to stretch my legs out and it be more like somewhere between a car, you know, a vintage race car kind of a vibe, midget racer. Am I allowed to say that? Well, that's what they were called. This is like a go-kart, so of course I don't fit in it. And I'm not even big. I'm a small guy. So before I put the body on and try sitting in it, which I already know isn't going to work, I forgot 2 things to show you. I want to show you how does it actually go, like what's the throttle pedal, and how do you go in reverse. So take a look at this. Right down in there, first of all, the battery, here's your battery cables. So it would have taken just a regular car battery. One end is actually cut. I assume the battery, well, obviously the battery went up here somewhere. And this is no longer connected, but that's the go pedal right there. It's kind of funny. It looks a lot like an old high beam switch for a car, but it, you know, the foot switch that the old cars have. My truck has that, by the way. But it doesn't have the clickety click. It's not an on and then off. It's literally just a momentary. Very cool. Heavy duty switch too. And reverse is here. Now I'm assuming there's some things missing. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, it's missing, I think. No, wait, it's not missing. I don't know. This appears to be like a switch, like a flip switch, and that is how it would have worked. I don't know what, something's obviously missing, but this is a reverse polarity switch. That's how it went in reverse. You would reverse the polarity, spin the motor backwards. Quick disconnect steering wheel. I don't want to wreck this thing either. It's kind of fragile on the inside. If it had a quick disconnect wheel, maybe I could get in it. Oh boy. Alright, well, if we leave our legs like that, theoretically, if it was operational, I could drive it. It would be very painful though. This is actually the first time I've tried sitting in it since owning this thing. Well, anyway, I don't know. You guys tell me. Is there some sort of potential with this thing, or should we just try to get rid of it, sell it, move it on as a parts machine, or maybe somebody could do something with it? I'm not that interested in it. I love the thing. I think it's amazing. It's cool. But I'm not interested in like making it a thing to drive because it's just too small. And now that my back is cleaned off the seat a little bit, you can actually see that red vinyl. Well, anyway, I don't know how long this video is right now, and I don't know what I'm doing next. So if the video is not very long, I'm about to do a wheel and tire swap on this guy over here, which is another machine that I acquired from the same place. If that's not the case, well, then cue the outro. And that is going to do it for this one. It's getting dark. I usually put out some really long videos, and I figured I'd try a little bit shorter one this time. So go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think about that thing. Again, my email is down in the description, so if anybody is interested in buying it, go ahead and don't hesitate to email me. I will probably respond. So that's going to be it. Like the video, share it with your friends, comment down below, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you to all the new subscribers that joined on recently, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.